Some time ago, Professor Charles Xavier meets with Tony Stark at S.H.I.E.L.D. headquarters. Tony explains while Xavier was absent, the Illuminati voted to exile the Hulk into space, with only Namor voting against. Tony asks, "What would you have voted, Charles?" Xavier says nothing. In present day, the Hulk stands outside the Institute and issues his demand. "Turn over Charles Xavier." Beast and the new X-Men head out to confront the Hulk, but Beast is swatted aside. Elixir uses his death touch, but it barely slows Hulk down. Hulk defeats the young mutants quickly, before the X-Men A-listers arrive. Xavier reaches into Hulk's mind and feels his utter rage, sorrow, and loss from his time on Sakaar. Xavier admits if he had been present, he might also have voted to send Hulk away, but only until he could find a cure. Xavier offers to surrender, but Cyclops blasts Hulk with his full optic force. Hulk grabs his head and throws him aside. Nothing works until Kitty Pryde phases Hulk into the ground, causing serious injury. But these idiots stand around debating, allowing Hulk to burst out and drop them all with a thunderclap. The Stepford Cuckoos send out a distress call. It is heard by Cain Marko, the Juggernaut, who is far away and turned away from crime. He begs the demon Titarak to teleport him. Meanwhile, Cyclops' team is losing badly. Hulk tells Colossus that once he may have been a fun challenge, before breaking both his arms. Wolverine attacks, saying it always comes down to the two of them. But Hulk says this isn't like their usual scraps. He repeatedly slams Wolverine's adamantium skull until he turns to jelly. But then the Juggernaut arrives. But without his full strength, he's quickly defeated. More reinforcements arrive, but every new mutant is soundly smashed. The mutant strong guy briefly holds his own. Yes, that's his name. But his force absorption cannot keep up with the Worldbreaker's power. Meanwhile, the demon Titarak whispers in the mind of Juggernaut. Cain succumbs, and again accepts his role as the avatar of Titarak. Embracing his own rage and violence, his full power is restored. You may have heard the phrase, Hulk is the strongest there is. Well, here's another one. Nothing can stop the Juggernaut. Where every X-Man has fallen, the Juggernaut stands. The two Titans trade equal blows, the first being to truly match the Worldbreaker. The Juggernaut taunts the Hulk, saying that he's beaten him before. Hulk is confident he can win, but realizes it would take too long. He uses Juggernaut's unstoppable momentum to hurl him away. Finally, in a last-ditch effort, the mutant Mercury confronts the Hulk in the Institute's graveyard. She points out each grave belonging to the mutants lost on M-Day. Hulk contemplates this, but eventually leaves, deciding that Xavier is already in a hell of his own. And that was World War Hulk. X-Men. A quick disclaimer. This was a Hulk story. So naturally, there's a lot of Hulk glazing. That's just how it goes. Unless you're Spider-Man, then in your story, your girlfriend leaves you for some guy named Paul and two imaginary children while you're off doing hero things. No, really. Not that I'm mad or anything. Anyway, the end.